everyone, my name is Brittany Anderson and this is the Wiki presentation for SPK 211. I'm going to be covering the sections of the Wiki that involve group problem solving and leadership behavior. So the first thing to do when a problem arises in a group setting is to schedule a meeting with all members of the group. Ideally, this meeting will be face-to-face, but if that's not possible, a virtual meeting will suffice. The reason that you want all group members to attend is very critical because the more group members that are there, the more solution options that you might be able to come up with as a group, and one person might be able to provide an extensive understanding of the problem that another one might not, and the person who might come up with a good idea might be the person that you least expect. When you're at the meeting, you're going to want to identify the problem and then work as a team to come up with as many possible solutions as possible. Robert Scholl of the Rhode Island Research Center suggests using the SWOT method, and the S in this method represents strengths, which means you're going to analyze the strengths of each solution option. The W means analyzing the weaknesses of the solution. The O means analyzing the opportunities, such as if implementing the solution would provide any new opportunities for your team that weren't there before. And finally, the T represents threats, or also known as finding any chance of damage that implementing that solution might do to other parts of the projects. After a solution is determined, your work is not done, however. You're going to want to prioritize around setting up some time after the solution is implemented to cover why the problem happened, the source of the issue, if it could happen again, and also how you can prevent it from happening again in the future. Also, for this section of the Wiki, we cover why group work is better than just one person solving a problem on their own. Obviously, the more group members you have, the more solution options there might come up with. Second, the solution options are going to be of higher quality because each person in the group will have their own specialties, interests, and personal knowledge and background that they'll be able to shed light on better situations. Next, let's talk about the leadership behavior portion of the Wiki. First, I want to start by saying that you can still be an effective leader even if you don't have authority over the group, meaning you're not their boss or their supervisor. You're an equal to them, but you've been designated the role of group leader. Robert Scholl suggests never putting your ideas first as a leader in a meeting, because if you do that, it might cause other people to feel obligated to agree with you, and they might hesitate to put their own ideas out there as a result. So it's better to let everyone else put their ideas out there first and then follow up with questions and get clarifying information from them, and finally you can input your ideas. The Center for Organizational Design gives 4 really good leadership strategies if you want to be an effective leader. Number 1, your job as a leader is to make sure that everyone is always clear on what's expected of them, including both what they're supposed to do for the group project and what role they play in the group. Second, as an effective leader, it's your job to always challenge and inspire the group to think outside the box and strive to be better. Third, you're going to want to use a variety of technologies in your group work when it comes to communication. You're going to want to use new technologies such as email, chat rooms, Skype, but you're also going to want to still utilize the old-fashioned technologies like face-to-face meetings. Having this variety not only improves group communication convenience, but it still encourages a motivated teamwork environment. Finally, the last suggestion that the center gives is to establish one-on-one relationships with everyone in the group, and not just focusing on one large group relationship. If you follow these strategies that Robert Scholl and the center provide, it's sure to make you a more effective leader. Thank you.